Hi guys, welcome back. And hi from my friend here too, who's hanging out above the mint leaves in the garden. Today I decided to do a little transplanting, and I'm just about done actually. Yeah, so we've got a couple of guys here that we potted up. The rare, ultra rare Capel apple. So they have new homes now. Gave them bigger pots, right? Not intending to get any fruit from this, of course, but I like to have novelty plants as well. Novelty means for fun. So I did those today, increased the pot size. And over here, the other tropicals from Daleys that I got a few days ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the 2 Capel, that's 8. So these guys here are Pitanga Duba. We got him into a larger pot. And round 2 on the peanut butter fruit. So that's those 2 in new pots. And I learnt my lesson not to overdo it with the pot size, because in winter guys, that's when the problems are with root rot. So you don't want to go too small, but you don't want to go too big. Can you see how most of the pots are almost the same size? Almost all of them, because the plants are almost the same size, and there's no exception. They're almost identical, the pots. The largest one would be this one here, the jackfruit, grafted jackfruit, which I got last year. I've had him for a whole year. So he was getting a little cramped in his old pot, which was something like that one there, right? So I went from that size to that size. Don't ask me about centimeters, millimeters, or inches. I don't do measurements very well with pots, but they're almost identical, except for the where is it? This one here, the jackfruit, because he's like over a year at Fruitopia, and he was screaming to get out of there. So guys, the other ones were gee, I forgot already. Thank goodness for the labels. Black Sapote 1, Black Sapote 2. This one here I believe is the soursop, the mountain soursop with the big fancy leaves. A lychee down there. He's looking really healthy, by the way. It's the first lychee I've received from Daleys without that tip burn. This burn here. Look at this. Look at this lychee, and look at that lychee. Hang on. That one and this one. Green, yellow. Green, yellow. This yellowing of leaves didn't happen from Daleys. It happened when it was here with me. But these are red tips. Where are we? These red tips here, that's from Daleys. These came scorched. This is like going back 2 months now, back in November. So he's not a happy fella, this lychee. That's the Salatil variety. Salatil. Yeah, he's not very happy. He's struggling with new growth. Right? So I don't know what's his, maybe he doesn't like the hot sun. We haven't had much hot sun anyway. This has been the coolest summer in 10 years. So he's got nothing to complain about. Yeah, and the final Daleys recent arrival that I transplanted today was the mango, I think. Yeah, Nam Doc May. The Nam Doc May mango. So, that's what I've been doing. Here's another lychee. This is the red ball. Look how well he's doing with his new leaves. See the difference? With a salantil. See the difference? But he still has the that rustic burn on the tips from Daleys. See that? All these rusted leaves, they're not mine. They're from Daleys. These are mine. These new leaves are mine. Look how clean they are. See the difference? Daleys leaves, and above them, my leaves. And now these leaves. All right, so that's that. This guy here needs to go in the ground desperately. He's outgrown his pot. That's a Suriname cherry. I don't know where to put him, but he's screaming to get out of the pot. Screaming to get out of the pot. But where do I put him? Where do I put him? Right? He can easily go in the ground at any time. He can take the cold, he can take the heat. Very robust. Oh, I mowed the lawn yesterday too. Check it out. Took me 3 hours. 3 hours, guys. Back breaking, but well worth it. Look how gorgeous it is. The entire backyard, all the way. Whippersnipper, or what do you call it? Brush cutter, whatever you call it over there. So everything was bzz, 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 and then I mowed. So big job, big job. We have the pitomba, we have the yellow jabuticaba, old longan that I had in the garbage to throw out, but I decided to give him another chance, and he's rewarding me for allowing him a second chance. Look at that. That's a kohala. So that's 2 kohalas I have. Sometimes you gotta give him 2 chances. And green sapote. And this insane guy, the dwarf black mulberry. Look at this growth in 2 months. I picked him up in early November. Look at him, he's almost 5 feet tall. Him. Incredible. More on him another video. The Sue Bell white sapote, and a lot more mowing that had that took place yesterday. Oh, I planted a new mango here where the old mango was. The Parvin. Remember the Parvin mango that died? Well, guess who went in his place? The Bowen. Yeah. The Bowen went in his place. Seedling. Why did I plant it now in the middle of summer? Well, that's the best time to plant mangoes, in summer, because you want growth. You don't want to plant it in winter, right? So, crossing fingers that we get this seedling to grow. He's a little tilted. That's how he came out of the box last week. Trying to get him straight up like that. And yeah, mowing. Work, guys, a lot of work. Many of you have asked me, why haven't I put wood chips everywhere? Oh yeah, right. I got 1,300 square meters. How many wood chips would I need? At least 10 truckloads. Check out the Lee Jujube. He's also over 4 feet tall now. Stunning. And fruiting. First year in ground. Very impressed by the Lee. Look at that. More on him and Jujube in another video. So we're back to where we started. I got one tree left. Him. The troublemaker from a previous life. Well, not him, but a ghost that has returned. That's the Acerola Barbados cherry that died a few months ago, back in winter. Well, I got a replacement from Daleys in November and or October, and that's him. And boy, oh boy, look at the growth on him. He's also almost at 5 feet. Look, he's at my shoulder, over my shoulder. So he's crying to get out of this pot. Please, let me out. I'll be good. I won't get root rot in winter like my ghost brother did. Look at this. Look at these tears. Look at these tears, guys. Look at that. Look what he's doing. The tears are these roots. They're screaming to go in a bigger pot. So he's dying to get out of here. And back in winter he was dying to rot. So winter he wants to rot, and in summer he wants to grow. Go figure. These tropicals. Huh? Very, very fussy. Fussy little fellas. So because he's giving me 2 dead trees in the past, and this is number 3, I don't want to have a third fatality, guys. So instead of doing what I did 5-6 years ago with the first one, which was to put it in a huge pot, again, size, okay, I put him in a 200mm pot, I believe. From that size, I put him into something twice the size of this. Can you believe it? And he did great until winter. In July, he conked it. And he was over 6 feet tall in that pot, or 2 meters. Taller than even this one. It was up to there. And he was full of flowers. And I thought, wow, he made it into winter and is flowering. And then on the first day of August, the whole tree died. August being late winter in Australia. So instead of doing that again, we're gonna put him in a pot which is only gradually bigger. See that? Gradually bigger, guys, not double. Because I've already been there and done that. I've already done the mistake. So am I gonna learn from my mistake, or am I gonna repeat the mistake? See how it's only barely bigger than this one? Anyway, let's do it. Okay, when I lifted him out of the pot, he sort of got stuck at the bottom. So the bottom of the pot got stuck, and only the top half came out of the tree. So now we have all these roots at the bottom. Look at that. All these roots. Wow, look at that. Talk about wanting to go in the ground so desperately. Wow. Huh? Look at that. What would you do? Put him in the ground? Tempting, huh? But I made that mistake too. Remember, I made mistake number 1. The pot was too big. He died in winter. I put him in the ground. He died in winter from root rot. I don't know why, because I put him in a mound, raised up, and he still died back in August. So guys, they're the challenges with these fussy, and these roots are wet. I've been, watering him because it's summertime. But look how healthy they are. No black, no brown, white. You can't get healthier roots than these. Correct? All right, let's put him in his new pot. I was gonna cut him off, but I don't wanna push my luck. So there he is, with all the roots intact underneath. I tucked them underneath, and job done. Yeah guys, we don't want to lose another Acerola by Barbados cherry, especially when it's done so well over the last 3 or 4 months during spring and summer. He's very vigorous right now. He wants to grow. He wants to grow, as you saw with those roots. So I don't want to screw it up by putting him into a pot that big there. See that pot there? Big no-no. Big no-no, guys. See the difference? That's what I did 5 years ago. I put him in a pot that big. And he was doing great because it was summer. Everything is great in summer. But when winter comes, nothing is great. If you've made a boo-boo. And I don't want to make another boo-boo. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this update on what I've been doing the last couple of days here at Fruitopia. Hope you enjoyed this transplanting update. And please like and share. And also subscribe if you haven't yet. We'll see you from the next video.